And welcome back. We are back now. This is the GoldStar Podquest, and it has been way too long.
Almost a full decade.
A full decade, yeah. I'm not a full decade. A full year, maybe, not a full decade. This is episode 5. Only episode 5.
We've done a lot since then.
Yeah, not on camera.
Not on camera.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to call this episode The Return. It's fitting, you know. What have you been up to this whole past year that you haven't been podcasting?
Well, if you recall, I was starting to sell some of my Nintendo stuff.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit on
the collection
episode.
that I'm never, ever going to finish. Because, you know, I started one collection, went to another. Now I had this one big giant collection of just random Nintendo stuff. So I've been selling more of that.
Yeah.
Virtual Boy in the box with 7 games on eBay, $320.
Yeah, but you made a profit off of that, right?
I had it invested in it, maybe $150.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. How much money do you think you spent on all your Nintendo stuff? This is counting a lot of 3DSs and all that. Like, we used to keep it a secret because we were going to have a contest of people in Pennsylvania that was going to challenge you. But F fell through, so you can pretty much say whatever you have. But you have a lot of 3DSs, and those handhelds are expensive stuff.
And all the new games, the Wii U games, the 3DS games, probably like $1,000.
Few thousand?
That's $1,000, yeah.
Yeah, I bet. And how much have you made off of it so far?
Oh, man.
Coming back.
Like, just a rough guesstimate, I probably made about $3,000 so far.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Now, are you keeping a fund, like a specific fund, where you just hold this money, or you just spend it as you get it, or?
I'm putting it in savings for, like, a house.
Yeah, there you go.
So.
There it is.
Gotta move out.
Right. That's cool, man. I mean, it's good to have the stuff, but we were talking the other day, it's when you have it and you don't use it, it's like, why am I even keeping it?
Perfect example, the Virtual Boy. I got it complete in the box. It's like, yeah, I got this. And then a year later, I'm like, well, what the hell am I going to do with it? So
it's true. So yeah, that's you. So you haven't really been playing anything. You've been kind of getting out of video games, or what do you think?
Well, I'm dating a girl that's got 2 kids, so we play games every once in a while. We play Nintendo Land on the Wii U. We do that a lot. Right. Stuff on the Wii U, they like the interactive stuff. They're 9 and 6, so.
So you're kind of passing your video game knowledge to a new generation then. Exactly. There you go.
I did get Pokemon Omega Ruby, and I was playing that. And
for you guys that don't know, big fan of Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Probably your favorite game, you would say?
I mean, I'm repping the Mario right now, but yeah. Pokemon, I was the prime age for that. Like, you were, what, Transformers maybe?
No, I wasn't into Transformers.
But I mean, like, you were like the age when Transformers came out. Like, everybody your age was like,
right? They were all, but yeah.
Mine was Pokemon. I just so happened to got in it. So
I think if mine was maybe Turtles back then.
Yeah,
everybody wanted the Turtles.
I see you got your glass set over there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she picked that up for me at the store.
But Omega Ruby, I got it, and I was playing on the 3DS, and she's like, "What are you playing?" I was like, "This is Pokemon." She's like, "This actually looks pretty fun."
Yeah.
And right when
Are they still turn-based? Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
Yeah, they're the same as they were when they first came out. It's awesome.
I love turn-based.
So right as I go to battle Kyogre, which is who you get in the... no, I'm sorry, Groudon. Kyogre's for Alpha Sapphire.
Okay.
I need to get Kyogre. Right as I go to battle Groudon to get him, he's the legendary for the game, she's like, "Oh, this looks really fun, and I want to play." And I was like, "Not right now. I was like, you cannot do this right now."
Yeah.
And then we spent, I think, 2 hours that night. I was like, "Listen, you save it before the battle." I said, "So if you lose, you beat him, or you just can't catch him, you turn it off, turn it back on."
Words of wisdom.
Yeah. So just 2 hours of just doing it. And then she was starting to get tired of it. I was like, listen, it'll happen sooner or later. It will.
Yes. And while you're at this point, real quick, I've been going back playing older games, and you realize how important those old save points are, because newer games, they tend to auto save, so you don't really worry about it anymore. But going back and playing the old games, you must save at all times or you're going to regret it.
Yep, absolutely. So 2 hours through, we finally called Groudon, and she was happy, I was happy. I was like, now it's time for you to go to bed because it's way past bedtime.
It's Cam Wintendo, the father years. Yeah, I always thought about if I had a kid, how would I introduce him to gaming? Would I start him out with the NES and just work his way up? Like every 2 weeks that he does something good, I'll let him play the Super Nintendo this time. You know what I mean? How cool would that be? You know,
and make sure you videotape all that.
Right, their expression. You know, when they're playing, they might be playing Nintendo. Like, what the hell is this?
Just make sure he doesn't get his hands on your phone before he gets to the NES.
Well, with TV, he's going to see commercials for newer games, and when he plays the NES, he's going to be like, what is he doing to me? This is torture. Especially how hard some of them old games were. There's some Nintendo games that are way harder than any current games right now.
Super Nintendo Spawn, I still can't beat the first level.
It's a very hard game.
Yeah.
Very hard game. I was watching a replay of Game Informer. They were playing Tomb Raider 2, and they were talking about how horrible the controls were. It just was a hard game to learn. I remember Kev had it, our other brother. I was talking to him last night about it, and he said he doesn't really remember, so I'm going to have to download that, have him come over and see what he can do on it.
And record that.
Yeah. We'll throw that up on our channel.
So you just recently got something.
Oh my God. I finally got my hands on a PS3, if that's what you're asking.
Well, you got your hands on something else too, but please enlighten me about the PS3.
Yeah, we'll go through this real quick. There was an update for the Xbox 360 maybe a week or two ago.
Okay. The 360, not the one.
Yes. I updated. It wiped out my hard drive.
No way.
7 years of game saves are gone, dude.
And what was your gamer points at?
No, that still stays because that goes through their online system. That's in the cloud. It's in the cloud. But all my game saves are gone. Like, I can re-download the games that I've already purchased. That's fine. Not a problem. But Skyrim, level 49, still didn't hit my 50 for the achievement. I was this close. Yeah. It's gone. So I'll never play Skyrim again because it's gone. My character's gone, yes. 7 years of game saves all wiped out. It's partially my fault for having it's not an official hard drive. I bought one on eBay, 250 gig or something. It was made in Hong Kong. And I looked it up and they said those tend to do that during updates. Never knew that, or I wouldn't have updated my system. But yeah, that was gone. So now I said F the 360. I'm going to start getting into the PS3, which I've never owned. So I get to go back and enjoy all the exclusives that I've never got to play.
Yes.
It's so awesome. I got so many games already, as you can see right here. I downloaded Crash Bandicoot, Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain. Excuse me.
Oh, I see. Is that Sly Cooper down there? Third one down?
Now, I bought the Thieves of Time on our last bargain bin.
Yeah.
And I didn't really play it too much. But this new one, I'll get into later. I have a review on it. I'll talk about that later. The Powers TV show, I read this comic book called Powers, and they have PlayStation has the exclusive rights to show the television show, and I've been watching that. Kind of corny, a little cheesy acting, but it's cool for me because I read the books. But yes, I also got a 2DS, if that's what you were talking about.
And that's fresh.
Freshly. I didn't want Mario Kart 7, but they didn't have ones without a game, so I just got this one. I wanted to get New Super Mario 2.
Well, I have that, as I have all the Mario games.
And so, yeah, I'm just in gaming heaven right now. I have the only problem with this is I don't know how I'm going to find time to play all these games. I have way too many options right now.
This is what I fell into multiple years ago.
Too many options. While we're on the topic of this, though, I wanted to talk about how I got lost. Now, you might be thinking, where'd you get lost at?
Yeah, I was about to look at the camera and be like, what?
And how'd you find your way? I got lost in online multiplayer. There was a time back in 2006 when I first started playing online games, and I was in heaven. I was like, man, you can hear people talking. He's telling me there's a guy in the bushes right there, and there is a guy in the bushes right there. Yeah. It was awesome. And what happened was I started playing with a group of friends that I would buy whatever they were buying just so we can play together. Yeah. And I got lost in the shuffle, and I forgot how good single player story games are. Yeah. And I'm just starting to get back into them, and I'm loving it. Like I said, my only problem is I have way too many options right now. So I think what I'm going to do is stick to Sly Cooper. Because this game, forget the review, I'll talk about it now. It's what games are supposed to be. You know what I mean? It has everything.
Tell me
how. It just has everything. Like, there's different modes where you can play a little race car, and to hack a computer system, you have to drive this car through certain areas. Just everything that a game is supposed to be, I realized it's in this right here. Yeah. I can't give it a 10 out of 10 because it's hard for me to do, but 9 out of 10, it's just what games are supposed to be. So anybody who's never played Sly Cooper, which I believe you played.
I played the first 3 games in the franchise
for the PS2
way back in the day. Yeah.
But they're awesome games. They're great. They're so fun. I didn't know I would have that much fun playing that game. But yes, definitely. But there's still so many games that are coming out or that are already out that are $5 that I can go buy anytime and just
for the PS3.
Yes, it's crazy.
Yeah, just don't get lost in Gran Turismo, because there was a time where I had a PS3 and I only had Gran Turismo for it, and it consumed my life just like Skyrim
I was at the
did.
5th one, I think. And do you remember if they had license battle or license challenges to get your license like they did in 3 or 2?
Yeah, and they were.
I do like them because they're challenging.
And you want to get gold, but you just can't.
It's hard. They're very hard.
Like, you have to do it perfectly. But I like the they took out the special event challenges from Gran Turismo 4 and added these different challenges where like you could do like the Jeff Gordon racing experience, and then like the Top Gear challenges and certain make model challenges. Like you used like the old Mercedes versus all the new Mercedes. I liked all those.
Right. Yeah.
So
no, I mean I remember playing with you. We were doing like licenses and they were so super hard. But then didn't something get deleted once? The file got deleted on your thing, and
try not to talk about that.
Yeah, that'll bring a tear to your eye. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. I did just reserve. Speaking of the Xbox One, which speaking of, we didn't even talk about it.
I mentioned it once.
Oh yeah, and it's fine just to mention it once because there's really nothing out. Since that system's been out, still not really too many games that have come out that are worth buying. I did get Mortal Kombat X,
but it's still a powerhouse right now.
It is. It's an awesome system. Witcher 3. I've never played the first 2, but this game looks phenomenal. Comes out Tuesday. Just paid it off today, so there you go. I'll get an Xbox One game, and I probably won't even play it because of all these other games.
I'm just waiting on Mario Maker for the Wii U.
What's Mario Maker?
Dude, exactly
is this
what it says.
Is this like Mario Paint?
You could say that.
Mario Paint
it's
2015?
It's the new Mario
That's
Paint.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You make your own Mario levels, and you can transfer the what system like you want it to be from. So you can make a level, you can make it look like the Wii U, all fresh and HD and stuff. Or, what? I want NES graphics. Boom, 8-bit.
What?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yep.
And that's for the Wii U?
For the Wii U.
Damn it. Well, I got to settle down because I've been buying way too much stuff. I'm not going to get a Wii U.
Hey, I can just let you borrow stuff.
I will borrow that. I want to play that because I love the Mario Paint. And speaking of Mario Paint, I've been hearing songs recently that a guy's been doing. He still plays it and makes the songs with the mushrooms.
Oh, yeah?
He'll do like any song you want to do. You send it to him and he'll recreate it on Mario Paint.
Dude,
it's awesome.
We should get my one of my band songs over there.
Dude, that would be sweet.
Or if I could just figure it out myself.
Right. Do I have permission to play that
Absolutely.
video on this episode?
What video?
A Link for Every Ganon.
Oh, heck yes.
We're going to play that. You guys are going to get an exclusive look at the Carving Out Fiction video. A Link for Every Ganon. And is this the acoustic version? Is there 2 versions of that song?
No, it's just one.
But doesn't it say acoustic version on your CD? Or is that's for a different song? Maybe
that's for a different song.
Okay,
yeah. Because there's a couple acoustic versions of songs on that album.
Right. And I actually am going to send that into a different podcast that I listen to, The Morning Stream, because they play songs of like bands that not people don't really know about. And if it's video game related, I'm sure they'll jump right on it.
This is all about the Legend of Zelda.
Dude, it's an awesome video too. Dad even makes an appearance.
Dude, and he looks
looks like a boss. He looks like the Godfather.
He does.
But yeah, that's pretty much what we've been up to, and we're going to take a quick break. Watch this video; it's super funny. And when we come back, we're going to have the news.
Boom.
God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
Why are you yelling?
I'm not yelling! Quit taking my care packages! What? What? Oh, what? Hey, I'm 60, and I'm still better than you at just game. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No, you're not. No, you're not. You are not, man. I don't give a shit if you're 12. Stop screaming in my ear, damn it! I heard you. Shut up now. Shut up. Shut up. God damn it!
What did you do?
Nothing!
So, in the news, Club Nintendo is no more.
You mentioned something to me about this, and I'm very curious as to why this is going down. For you have to be particularly upset because you were a platinum member for a certain amount of years
5
running.
years in a row.
And that's probably unheard of for commoners of Nintendo.
I think that Club Nintendo was up for 6 years. I was 1 year shy of having
it. Was only 6 years? I thought it was longer than that.
No, I mean like the
rewards system.
All that's So
maybe they were just trying to clear out an old warehouse of all their old stuff.
Maybe, I don't know, but they had such cool gifts and rewards.
I actually got a tote bag from there once.
Did
and I have it. I still have it.
And like the platinum rewards were awesome. Like I got the pin set, the Mario pin set. I got the figurine with all the different Mario characters on it.
Yeah,
and it looked like it could just be like up somewhere high. Like,
right.
Yes, look at this.
Right on my shelf.
Yeah,
you can bring it over anytime.
I could do that actually. And then I got like the Hanafuda cards, which is Nintendo started out as a playing card company back in 1888.
The Kamakuta?
Hanafuda.
Okay, I've never heard of that. Why would they confuse people? Pokemon is confusing enough, and now they're doing this.
It was a reward. It's their Japanese playing card game. Different than our playing cards. They don't have numbers or suits. They have like flowers and...
Kind of reminds me of Suikoden. Is that what it's called? With the numbers in the box in the newspaper? Whatever that's called.
Sudoku?
Sudoku, yeah.
That's it. No, it's not Sudoku.
Oh, it's not Suikoden. I think that's an RPG game, actually.
But, and what else did I get from them? Oh, Platinum American playing cards. And they were
real quick while
awesome.
We're on the topic. I went to a place called Darren Camp's. Do not ever go there. I bought a pack of bicycle playing cards wrapped, counted the cards, 48 cards. Something's not right. 2 10 of clubs, 2 9 of clubs, no jokers, no aces. What the hell's going on?
And for only 48 cards.
48 cards. Well, it's supposed to be 52, right?
Yeah, but if you said 2, you had double of those.
A double of some and none of some other ones. Yeah, dude, this was weird. Something's going on.
Yeah, but
so I'll never go back there. Plus, our grocery bill was immaculately high, and no, I'm done.
Their meats and cheeses are pretty good, though, right?
Not good enough.
Don't go.
Anyway, Club Nintendo. Sorry to throw you off course. I wanted to ask you, what if you had points remaining? Did you have to use them by a certain date?
Like the little Man, what was the thing? I got a whole email.
Sure, they sent you an email.
I got a whole email about it. I mean, I used mine already, so
right.
I forget what the exact thing was, but I did get a pretty cool shirt, Mario shirt, 8-bit Mario. He wraps around the side, which is pretty cool because I don't have shirts that wrap the graphic around.
Right.
But
So it sounds like
what they
this was
said-
a pretty sweet system that's going away.
Yeah, but they said that they're going to bring something back in place of the Club Nintendo system. But I don't know what that's going to be.
Maybe, well, E3's coming up. Maybe they'll announce something there.
They
It's
better,
possible. It's not a
because-
real big piece of news for Nintendo to bring up, but certain people like you that actually buy a lot of Nintendo gear, you have points and you want to have a reward system.
Yeah.
Every company should follow suit with that. You know what I mean?
And this past year, I was particularly upset with the Platinum Reward because it was a digital download. I got Earthbound. Yeah, I got Earthbound.
Finally.
Yes, but it's not tangible.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have something.
I
to
appreciate
show.
the hard copies myself.
Like, I would have been okay if they would have just given me like a suitcase or something. You know what I mean? To carry all my cool Nintendo rewards previously, but nope. I got a digital download code.
Did you use that code? Because I'll take it.
I did use it.
Have you played much of Earthbound yet?
I didn't. I just downloaded it not too
Okay.
long ago.
That's a game that you should set some time aside sometime and get into, At least try it. Play, force yourself to play for an hour, see if you like it. Back then, you probably would have liked it a lot more. It is just like the Pokemon, turn-based, so you might enjoy that. There's one part in the beginning I remember. I only remember this because I just recently downloaded the ROM and played it. It's not the same, of course. It's the same game, it just doesn't feel the same.
Gotta have that controller,
But, man, there's a part in the beginning where you get jumped by this street gang, and it's so hard. I don't remember how to beat it, and that's where I stopped playing. But anyway, Death of Club Nintendo, I'm not happy with it, and I'm not even a rewards member, if you will. Yeah. So that sucks.
But
let's hope
with that announcement, let's hope they bring something
something
cool back.
Right, yeah.
But with that announcement, a little bit later on, they released this. Oh, hey, Nintendo World Championships coming back.
Oh yeah, that's another piece
It's
of
been
news.
25 years.
25, is that how long it's been?
1990, 2015.
So there was a movie called The Wizard that I think I told you about before that I own. Fred Savage is in it.
Yeah.
And that's where they had the Nintendo World Championships, because this was the first time most people seen Super Mario Brothers 3 was in that movie.
Yeah.
And does that sound accurate? Didn't they have a Mario 3?
But Super Mario Brothers 3 came out in 89? No, it was 90.
Yeah, it might have
because
been.
Super Mario Brothers 2 came out in 88. Yeah, I think that's right.
Now, there's a cartridge from the Nintendo World Championships. That's one of the rarest pieces of Nintendo equipment, I'm thinking.
There's two cartridges. There's the gold cart and then there's the gray cart. The gold cart went to the 20-something champions, and then the gray cart went to like the 90 or something finalists.
Other guys. Now, I've seen one on eBay that went for, I don't know how much it was, but it even had the label like half ripped off, and it was still selling for, I think, a couple thousand, if I remember right.
I think, tens of thousands.
Right. Jeez. Like, I would never want to sell that on eBay, speaking of eBay, because of the fees you would have to pay for a $10,000 game that you sold. It is a good outlet to sell your stuff, but...
I don't even want to talk about eBay fees right now with all the stuff that I had on there.
I know, that catches you off guard because they hit you all at once. All those fees come in.
At the end of the month.
Yep.
Just bam. Oh, hey, by the
and
way,
they draw
you
it right
owe us
out of your
this.
account. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Yep. It'll hit you without you even knowing about it. So, the Nintendo, are you going to sign up for the Nintendo World Championships?
You can only go to the participating Best Buy locations, and I did not look into this yet, but depending on what it is, because back in the day, it's
at Best Buy and not GameStop. That's a little weird.
Well, GameStop is like the Guitar Center of video games.
Yeah.
But
anyway, isn't that good?
No, that's a terrible analogy.
Okay. See, I wouldn't know. So if I was going to go buy a guitar, I don't want to go to Guitar Center?
Don't go to Guitar Center. Anyway, sorry, Guitar Center. What was I saying? Oh, back in the day, it was Super Mario Brothers, Rad Racer, and Tetris.
Okay.
So 3 games and 5 minutes to do to rack up as many points as you can
with
certain things. So it's how is it going to be this year? What games is it going to be?
True.
And what specific challenge per game?
That's very true. Okay, so I didn't know that those were the 3 games. They seem pretty lousy. Like lousy picks, maybe?
Well, no. It was
or were they good co-op games back in the day?
Well, I mean, it was a good challenge because I forget. I mean, I got to look this up. It's been a while since I did it, but the challenge back then was in Super Mario Brothers. You had to get a certain amount of coins, and then it was you had 5 minutes to do all 3 things. So the faster you got the coins or whatever, then you went on to Rad Racer to do a lap or a race, and then the remaining time was Tetris, and that was rack up as many points as you can, as quickly as you can to finish out the 5 minutes.
All right. So you think they'll do newer games for this World Championship and not like NES games? It would be pretty cool, I think, if you set it up like one Nintendo game, one Super Nintendo game. Work your way up through the systems, awesome. You know what I mean? Because then you're proving that you are the Nintendo general. You are the one.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty sweet. We could think of our own Nintendo World Championships, and we'll have people from the area sign up.
We'll do it once a year instead of once every 25.
Hey man, let's get this show grown, people, so we can get this shit in the works.
Yeah, so I don't have to wear this hat.
Yeah, so Nintendo World Championships coming back. We got the death of Club Nintendo. It looks like all of our news is Nintendo related because Netflix, I don't know if you heard this, is releasing a live-action Zelda series.
I saw something about this, and I was thinking to myself, is this going to be good?
No. I was getting ready to say, there is no possible way, I think, that you can do this. There are certain things that are better left just being what they are, and this is one of them. Move your mouse a little, sorry.
There we go, we're still good.
Okay, but yeah, I heard this and I immediately thought, this is not going to work. If it was a cartoon or something, maybe animated.
Do you remember the Super Mario Brothers cartoons?
Pretty cheesy. But it's still fun to go back and like enjoy how corny they were. It's fun cheese, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this thing, good luck, and I will definitely watch it because we have Netflix. I just don't see it working. I'm currently watching the Daredevil show. Have you seen any of that?
I have not, but you told me to watch it. I haven't done it yet.
The first episode I didn't really care for, and I was kind of like, I don't know if this is going to be good or not. But 5 episodes in, and it's starting to grow on me. So, but hopefully they can do that with Zelda.
Yeah. Well, Gotham. Have you watched Gotham?
I did. I watched a little bit of Gotham. I didn't watch all of it. I fell off somewhere, and I didn't have it recorded, and we switched cable companies or something. So I'm waiting for it to either get on Netflix or on demand or something so I can watch them. But it was a pretty good show. And I never thought Jada Pinkett Smith looked good. She looks good in that show.
Yeah,
I must admit. I don't know. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much all we have for the news.
You got nothing for Sony and Microsoft or anything?
Just E3's about to come up, so next episode we're going to have tons of news to talk about. You know, they're going to... E3 is their, Electronic Entertainment Expo they do every year in June. It's where all the companies get together and they show off what's getting ready to come out or what...
Like the Nintendo NX code name.
NX?
That's the code name for the next console, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
They're already going to push one out with the Wii U that just came out, 2-3 years ago?
Yeah. Well, let's face it. The Wii U was a flop. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's like Wii HD. Yeah. That's what they should have called it.
Kind of, but it's got that gamepad.
The gamepad is pretty neat. It's pretty cool. The problem with it is when you're doing multiplayer, everybody wants that gamepad. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to use the old square Nintendo Wii remote.
Dude, I gotta tell you something.
Bring it.
My lady, her daughter, just turned 6, so a couple weeks ago, we're playing the Wii U. She takes the stylus out, and she bites down on it.
And breaks it.
No, it's not broken, but now it doesn't go in there and click like it's supposed to.
Oh. I'm not very familiar with styluses, but I am now, and I know what you mean, because...
Yeah.
That click.
Now, hold it upside down. Hold it upside down.
It won't come out.
In.
Yours doesn't.
Dude, I wanted to cry. I looked at her and I was like, that's never going to happen again. Ever. So I got to get a replacement Wii U gamepad stylus.
You know,
and it's got to be the official Nintendo one because it can't be a third party thing.
Oh, man. You know, I think as punishment, you should make her play Tomb Raider 2 for an hour. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurts. You know, there was a time where our sister Brittany wanted to use my Mario Kart 64 wheel for the Nintendo 64, and I said, Britt, Do not break this. Brittany broke that. That pissed me off. You turned it a certain way and you just heard, and then it was just loose. It didn't spin. That was a very sad day. And I think we were playing 4-player. Me, you, Kevin, Britt. I think we're on the couch playing. She wanted to use my next subject.
Yes. Can we do some sort of Mario, Nintendo, all the system? Maybe not tournament per se, but like just go through the different things.
I've already had this in mind. We're actually going to the beach next month, and I thought to tell you to bring some stuff so we can get it on film. We'll record it while we're down there. Have a family tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mario Kart, Mario Party, whatever. Bring whatever. Whatever we have, we'll work with. I was even thinking about bringing my PS3, having a home run derby, which at the end of this session, we're going to have one. We're going to have me versus Cam, home run derby, round 1. And we still have to do our speed run of Mario 1, so we need to put that together soon.
Yeah, what happened the last time we did that? There was a fumble somewhere.
Well, yeah, we were looking at we actually played over at Grandma and Grandpa's when we were staying there.
It was on the Wii.
Yeah, we need 2 Nintendos. We need the original controllers and all that.
Yeah, because one was on the Nintendo, the NES, one was on the Wii.
Now they're the same game, but there might be just a split second of
you, man, that Wii remote,
difference.
It changes everything for the classic
It can throw
games.
you off, so we definitely got to make, and it can't be All-Stars either. It has to be the original controller.
On the NES.
So
I
need
agree.
to actually get a better controller because both of my game pads for the SNES
are the third-party ones.
I think one's not, but
do you know how many Super Nintendo controllers I have that are the SNES controllers?
What, official ones?
Yeah,
you probably have 17.
That's actually pretty accurate.
Yeah, I'm good with numbers. All right, well, we're going to go take a break. We're going to go into the Mod Squad next. It's just going to be a video showing you guys all cool shit of custom consoles in the works. So, stick around and we'll have the mystery box segment when we come back. And welcome back. This is the GoldStar Podquest. I hope you enjoyed the Mod Squad. And now we're going to have our new segment, which Wintendo thought of. And this segment is
the mystery box.
The mystery box segment.
Yeah, why not do a mystery box?
Right, and you should re-explain to me how this works.
The mystery box, it's like it's kind of almost like a time capsule, if you will.
Right.
Like
it looks like a damn time capsule.
Well, this is an awesome lunchbox for Super Mario Brothers 2.
You are the master of getting interrupted, and I'm going to do that again right now. Speaking of time capsule, I once buried I I used to record the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on VHS.
Yeah.
And I buried it as a time capsule, so I would go back one day and re-dig it up and see if it's still there. I know exactly where it's at, and I should go back there sometime. Me and my wife went down there, but I didn't have a shovel, so I didn't bother digging
All right, so
up.
back to my story.
Yes.
1988, Super Mario Brothers, just in time for all their marketing for Super Mario Brothers 2. Anyway, time capsule. The game is inside of here. I don't know. I don't think you know what it is.
No, I don't.
It's a game that.
This is cool. I like it.
This segment is
Yeah, I
kind of like
this.
games that we've played back in the day, or even newer games that we just didn't think that we would get into, and maybe change the way we play now.
That's a good. I like this. I like this. I like not knowing what's in there.
The mystery.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like not knowing how the game's going to be. You know?
Yeah, it's like
and
the
the
anticipation.
little Mario pictures on the front remind me of the old NES cards with the stickers.
I have those.
Do you?
From the Topps collection. I have.
Topps.
Yep, I have them all because there was the stickers and then there was the scratch off things.
Yes, the
There's
scratch
Punch Out,
offs. That's
Double
right.
Dragon, Zelda 1, Zelda
That's
2,
right.
Super Mario
the
Brothers 2.
scratch-offs. Oh my
Yeah.
god, this is bringing everything back. It's like every card had that like yellow background, that
Yep.
ugly yellow.
And then on the
background.
back there was tips and tricks and stuff.
There you go,
Dude,
yep.
I have the whole set. I'll bring them over next.
Sweet,
next
yeah, we
podcast.
need to show them off.
Yep. So, in my box, the mystery box, time capsule, if you will, is a game that not many people would think that I play, being that they call me Cam Wintendo. This game did come out for the GameCube, but the sequel did not. And here we go. This is the Forgotten Realms Baldur's Gate
no.
Dark Alliance.
A very, very great game.
Yes. And Dark Alliance 2 came out of this using the same engine. And then Champions of Norath. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
I did, but I didn't play that much of that one.
It's the same exact thing.
Right.
Different characters, same exact gameplay.
The top view, the camera from the top.
Yep,
you can zoom in a little bit and
Yep.
zoom out a little bit.
You got you got your weapon, the same exact weapons, you melee or just the slash and you got your mana, different magic, but I mean like the same thing. You have the potions, and you can recall back to the guy to sell stuff, and it's really just an all around awesome game to play by yourself or with another person. I mean, it's a lot more fun with another person.
Oh, for sure.
And
Those games are so fun when you have more than one person, and not online. Like I'm talking about in the
Exactly.
same room, you know, because
it's co-op. Like you can talk to each other. Like, oh hey, I'm going this way. You go this
right,
way.
and he's trying to go this way, but the screen won't let him. Hey, come on, dude,
We're
keep
going
up.
this way, man.
Yeah,
This
right.
way.
You got to assign somebody the leader every time.
Yeah, and the only what was this? Oh, I hate fighting for gold in this game because in Dark Alliance and Dark Alliance 2, they really have the best weapons are so expensive,
Right.
but you want to get them.
Yeah, you have to.
But when
It's
you play
the chase,
when you play co-op, you gotta play fair if you want to
get anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. So I gotta split the gold that we find
That's
in
right.
chests.
I forgot about that.
And like the monkeys with
aspect
the
of it.
spears,
Right.
When you kill them, you get their gold, and sometimes they're carrying a lot of loot. But John,
in games now, when they have stuff like that, they usually drop like the same amount of loot for both of you. So they
Yeah.
kind of fixed it throughout the years, but I kind of
I
like
like
the
it this
aspect.
way.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. I like that.
So John, my friend for 17 years, we play through these series, and
A fellow Dolphins fan.
he is.
Go John. Go Fins.
And we do this thing where we split chests. Like, oh, you got the last chest, this one's mine.
Okay.
Or hey, I just got the last chest, this one's yours.
And then you might get the good one, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then next time he might get the good one. Or
Yeah, but he's a real jerk. Like sometimes, like I don't know if it's just his character's that awesome, or like I'll go through like a killing spree on my end. He just gets done a killing spree on his end, and I got all my gold to collect, and he'll just come through and just take it all.
yeah.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
That happens. But he can also give it to you or you can kick him out of the house.
Exactly.
It's always a good, hey Steve, come up here. John's leaving.
Yeah.
I remember playing with you a little bit too. I didn't get into it as much as you did, but I remember it being an awesome game. And it's a good choice for this segment because I remember looking at that game and thinking, I'm not gonna like this.
Exactly.
And it was. And I always wonder why people liked Forgotten Realms, Dungeons and Dragons, but that lore and that whole world it sucks you in, man. It's a great game.
So this Dark Alliance was on the PS2 and the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was on the Xbox.
Yeah,
it was.
I think they did. I think they did
because Dark Alliance 2.
I don't want to say
for
for sure, but
Dark Alliance 2 was on the Xbox, not the GameCube. So I have the GameCube version of this.
Okay.
I mean,
and the PS2 version.
Yes.
Now I don't know back then.
This is the only reason I have a PlayStation 2 right here. Well, actually, there's a couple more that I want to show you, but this game's like a $9 game.
Now,
and
it's technically worth more to you and me, but
yes,
like you would pay probably the original price for it right now. Again, being as how good
this
it was.
game here, Dark Alliance 2, is still in game stores around here a $50 pre-owned game.
Is that because it's hard to find?
It's got to be.
I think so. I think that one is hard to find.
But this is even awesomer. I know that's not a word, but it is now than Dark Alliance. And
is that Drizzt on the front?
No, this is the end. This is the end boss.
Okay.
And she's something else. She turns into a giant.
Nice.
Yeah. So anyway,
see that one I don't think I've played.
Well, you and I can.
Yeah, we
can do that.
I only have one PS2 controller.
Well,
though.
I've got two, so I can bring one over.
There you
go. But real quick, as a branch off, they used the same engine from that to then make the Champions of Norath.
You have the whole damn series there.
Yeah, man.
It's awesome.
And this game was just as fun.
Is that a Forgotten Realms also?
This is not.
Okay.
But it's the same engine. And I think they actually call it the Dark Alliance engine.
Huh.
Because it's just...
I just remember running through the water and how cool the water looked back then. It was just moved with you. It just ripples.
Way out.
It's awesome. I mean, going back now, it might look a little cheesy, but...
And then Champions Return to Arms. This is the game that John and I are on right now. We went through Dark Alliance. We went through Dark Alliance 2, Champions of Norath, beat them all. Now we're on Return to Arms.
Now, is that the second part to Norath?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the Champions of Norath and the Champions Return. Oh, man, look, this is the Return.
The Return.
Yeah.
It's very fitting.
So.
Cool. I mean...
That concludes my mystery box segment.
Now, to add on to that real quick, there was a game that came out. Oh, please remember it by the time I get to it. It was a Forgotten Realms, but it was a different style. It was more action sceney. It was like a Onimusha. It was like a Lord of the Rings that I have there. It was like that, but it was great. It was a great game, and I think you probably would have got into that too. Maybe not as much as Dark Alliance because it wasn't a 2-player mode. I don't think, but yeah, man, that's a good one to open with. Our next episode, I'll pick one for the mystery box segment. But while we're on the topic, I will add that if I was going to pick one right now, I would pick probably Final Fantasy III. Kev wanted it for Christmas one year, and he got it, and he ended up not liking it. I don't know why. Maybe because it was turn-based. Yeah. But I had never played RPGs then, and I fell in love with it. So that was the game that made me love turn-based RPGs, was Final Fantasy III.
Bam, and it changed the way that you probly changed the way that you play
because there's still games I buy to this day to try to recreate the nostalgia that I had of those memories in those games.
Heck yeah.
All right, mystery box segment, volume 1 is down. We're going to take another break. So stick around and we'll have a couple reviews for you.
What are we going into right now?
Just a commercial. I think we're just going to take them a commercial.
Okay.
Commercial break, and then we'll come back with the reviews.
Sounds good.
All righty.
Young Bobby Engels has a problem. He needs to earn the respect of his peers. So he gets Sega Genesis, the ultimate action system. And then he buys Mortal Kombat, the arcade edition, and the all-new Shinobi 3, and Marvel's X-Men. Now, things are pretty much okay.
I said chocolate chip. Say it. Say it.
And welcome back.
Hope you enjoyed that commercial.
Yeah, I don't even know what I put on, but hey. I got some reviews, though.
Good, because I don't.
I know. And you still don't have the Pikmin review that we've been waiting 2 years for.
Dude, I think I sold that.
Every time I see Pikmin from now on, that's what I'm going to think about. Where's Cam's review?
Did you just see Pikmin?
It's like a hidden... No, I just thought of it. It's like a hidden thing.
The game was awesome. I played like 15 minutes of it for the review, and I was like, dude, this is awesome. That's about it. 15
minutes can't garner a proper review, though.
I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
There you go. Mortal Kombat X. We'll start with the big guy. I've been waiting a long time. This is why I wanted an Xbox One, pretty much, was for Mortal Kombat X. I couldn't wait.
Is it X or 10?
It is 10, but they call it X, too. So, you can call it whatever you want.
I'm going to call it Mortal Kombat 10.
Mortal Kombat. MKX, whatever.
Mix.
I call it a great game.
All right.
Not the best, but a great game.
Yeah.
The problem I have with it is... The only problem I have with it is it feels like it's just another 360 game. I feel like they didn't do too much to it.
Yeah.
And that's how a lot of Xbox One games have been feeling. And until I've seen clips for this Witcher about to come out, and it just looks so great. It looks like they tapped the potential of the system finally.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll have that review next week, or next show. Mortal Kombat X, the brutalities, the fatalities, everything's amazing looking. I'm going to try to show some of my clips while I'm talking here. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but you can see maybe some of the awesome fatalities. Have you seen any yet, on YouTube or anything? They're pretty brutal. It's something that if we had the old Mortal Kombat here and our nieces or somebody was here, I wouldn't mind having them in the room while I was playing it. But this new one, make sure they're out of the room. It's pretty brutal, yeah. They got pretty good. But I already traded it in towards Witcher 3. The reason I traded it in is because it's a fighting game and they just get repetitive. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance introduced 3D into Mortal Kombat where you can actually move in a whole circle.
Turn around, yeah.
I want to get that game again. I watched it, clips of it. It still looks pretty good. I just love that system of being able to move your guy. You feel like you're more in control, as in the side scrolling. You can move back and forth. I'm curious. I don't remember what they had the jump button as in the old ones because it's up for the side ones, but up would be moving your character in 3D. So I'm trying to remember what the jump button was. That's the only thing that would probably throw me off.
What was the Mortal Kombat game where you actually, it was free running?
Oh, Shaolin Monks was one of them. That was Liu Kang and Kung Lao. There was actually story mode in Mortal Kombat where you can free roam and run around. You might be thinking of that. And there was also Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero Chronicles or something back in the day. And I don't even think you could jump in that one. I can't remember, but the controls were lousy and it wasn't a good game at all.
Yeah.
But, so I'm giving Mortal Kombat X an 8.5 out of 10. I did have fun with it, but I didn't play it as much as I thought I would. It's just like fighting games. I thought I'm going to be playing this for a while. I'm going to get into it. I'm going to play all these ranked matches. I did play online, a little bit laggy in some cases, but I did pretty good. I ended up with a record of, I think, 18 and 12, something like that, somewhere in there. It's about half and half, above 500, so that's good enough for me. But yeah, 8.5 out of 10. If you are a fan of the Mortal Kombat series, you definitely probably already picked it up, but you definitely want to get it. Appetizer for something else that comes out, because there hasn't been a lot of games coming out
What
lately.
could have been better with this game?
Something different. I feel like it's just another Mortal Kombat,
But just more brutal.
Right. It's fun to get those games and check out all the fatalities. It's definitely, that's one of the best parts about the Mortal Kombat franchise. You're not just getting Street Fighter and winning around. You won a round, so what? That Mortal Kombat fatalities are definitely the reason I play fighting games. I can't really get into Street Fighter. I'll play it, but I can't really get into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. And Jason Voorhees is a downloadable character.
All right.
I just paid $8 for him before I traded it in like an idiot.
Yeah.
And he was free to use this weekend, so double idiot on me. But he was pretty cool to use. His one fatality is like he'll raise his knife and it'll have that sound like ding, zoom in on the knife and then zoom in on the character's face and he just starts hacking them up.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. But yeah, 8.5 out of 10. I wouldn't have traded it in, but Witcher's coming out and I know. And plus I got all these PS3 games. I'm just not going to have time. I usually do that with newer games because they have a better trade-in value. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'll definitely get it again in the future when it's $10 for a sale or something. So that's that. 8.5 out of 10. South Park Stick of Truth I finally got for the 360. It's just like an episode of South Park. It is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's funny. And your HUD, your heads-up display, they try not to put anything on it so it looks like you're watching an episode of South Park. I'm telling you, you move the guy around, he moves just like the episodes. Everything is perfect as far as presentation goes. It is a turn-based RPG. They also have button sequences when you go into a battle. You press A, it'll run over, and then the screen will flash, and you got to hit A when it flashes so you get the most out of your chop or whatever.
Yep.
I played about, I think I'm a level 8 or 9. Put about 6 hours into it, which is common for me. I usually play a game 25% of the way through, and then for some reason I just wander off into a different game and come back later.
Yep.
But what I played of it so far, funny, entertaining, fun, awesome game. I want to give it a great score. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Better than Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah, actually it is. More entertaining.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch the fatalities, like I said, but this is like, you're always getting laughs.
Does it have a good replay value?
I would say so. I mean, I didn't play the whole way through yet, so I can't tell you. But me and replay values, don't ever trust me for replay values. Because
you are the worst.
I wander off.
You'll replay it in like 15 years, though.
Yeah. I should actually get back into it, but now I got the 2DS. I'm lost. Because when Witcher comes out, that's all I'm going to be playing. Sly Cooper is my next one.
Yep.
Which I already talked about. I gave it a 9 out of 10. Just talking about how that is why video games exist, is games like that.
Yep.
Super fun. Any age, super fun. Little cutesy, like, the cel-shaded graphics looking like a cartoon. Moments where
that's awesome.
Their jokes are a little kiddish, but it takes you into a world where you just feel at ease. You know what I mean?
You kind of forget about everything else.
Right, exactly. And it's, I can't remember how the controls were for the old ones, but this one, it's good. I don't know if I got better in video games or if the controls just got better in that series.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's easier to navigate. I just feel like I already perfected the navigation in World 1, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So definitely a fun game. I hope that I stick with it and play it through, because you know me. 9 out of 10 for Sly Cooper. I mean, I could sit here and review all my PS3 games. I'm not going to. I'll keep it short. I did play a little bit of Uncharted, Drake's Fortune, a little bit of God of War 3, MLB 13 The Show. The Last of Us I bought. I'm trying to save. Me and Kev, we're supposed to get together and play it sometime soon, so I'm going to try to save that as long as I can. I'm hearing that it's the most epic game for the PS3.
When I had a PS3, that's the game that you told me to get,
right.
And I did not do it.
They even have a remastered version for the PS4 that they're selling with a bundle for $400, I think it is right now. And I got my Final Fantasy X remaster.
Oh, snap.
Which I have the other game in there. It made my top 10 games list of all time. I think it was number 2 or 3, right next to Red Dead Redemption and Resident Evil.
Yeah.
I was curious because I did buy the PS2 version just recently, and I was curious of how much I was going to play this. And I just got to tell you, they did a phenomenal job of remastering this. The game looks gorgeous. I can't say enough about how good it looks. It was made for the PS2, but with these new graphics, it's definitely looks like a PS3 game easily.
Yeah. I
don't know how they did it, what system they're using, because they have all these collection games that I've been seeing. The Shadow of Colossus they remastered, I think. Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, all those collection games. I'm curious to see if they look as good as this one did, because this looks great. I'm definitely into it. I'm back into this game, and hopefully I play that one the whole way through. I put at least, I'm going to say 100 hours easy into the one when I played it 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to end up putting that much time into this one.
Yeah.
I had the guide back then. I don't have the guide anymore. I'm guilty of buying guides for RPGs because I like to find every little secret that's going to help me along my way.
Yep.
I do explore on my own, but I'll finish an area, then I'll look at the guide to see if I missed anything. You know what I mean? Speaking of guides, I printed out the Blood Omen Legacy of Kain walkthrough. 60-something pages I printed out, and the only reason I did this is because I was looking at it on my phone while playing. This game is a hard game.
Yeah.
I downloaded this on the PS3, the classic games. Me and Kev were hardcore into this game. But I kept going back to my phone, and the print on Game FAQs is so small that I needed to print it out. But that's another case of what I just said, where I'll play through and then go back to see if I missed anything.
Yep.
So yeah, that's that. That's pretty much all my reviews. Like you said, you don't have any reviews.
About one.
There was no. You don't play RPGs for the DS, do you? Like
No.
Xenoblade Chronicles or anything like that?
Well, Xenoblade Chronicles was the Wii game, but they had for the...
I feel like there's a DS version of that.
I forget what it is, but no, it's too much time, man.
Yeah, you do got to put in a lot of time.
Like,
and those are the kind of games where if you're playing for a little while and you take a break from it, it's hard to jump back into it and
like where was I?
Right.
Yeah.
That's another thing about games, me being guilty of walking away from games, because when I come back, I'm like, I should just start over. Because I don't remember what's going on right now.
And it's always fun to start over.
It is.
In Pokemon, like, I could restart all the time.
Yeah, because the intro to those games are so fun. You know what I mean? I agree with you.
And getting my starter Pokemon from level 5 to his first evolution before
it
the
feels
first or
good
second
leveling
gym.
up.
Yeah.
It feels great leveling up. And
But
when
then-
you start early, you level up quicker. So you're just constantly like...
Yeah.
And then you get to level 8 and you're like, come on. Another battle, I'll be there.
Yeah. When you get to level 30-something and you're waiting for that second evolution, the final guy, it's like... Or the second evolve, for the third evolution. You're just like, come on, hurry up, let's go.
Look, I'm curious because I never really got into a Pokemon game too much.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to be playing X, so I can't wait. There's one thing you told me that if you hold the DS upside down when you're leveling up, something will happen. Is this right?
Man. Yep. You just got to find out which Pokemon that's
Will
for.
it let me know to do it?
Nope.
Okay, so it's a secret thing.
Yeah.
And if you do it, what do you get out of it?
Well, a Pokemon will evolve.
Before it's supposed to.
No, well, no, you can only get them to evolve that way.
Okay, so it's only a certain amount of Pokemon that do that? Or is only one?
That one, yeah.
Just one. Is it the legendary?
No.
Okay.
No, legendaries don't evolve.
See, I'm not too familiar with Pokemon because I never knew that.
Yeah, like all the legendary Pokemon
Have already evolved. That's why they're legendary.
Yeah.
No,
they just
so they don't have another
they
form.
are
That's
that
their
big.
form. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You'll figure all this out.
Well, I'll have my Pokemon X review maybe on the next episode. We'll compare our reviews to see how I feel about it. Hey, that's going to do it for our return episode.
Oh, snap.
But
to close us out, we have two things.
We have two things, yes. We have our Home Run Derby challenge that we're going to be doing at the end. Should we put the video at the end or the derby at the end? Let's do the derby at the end. Let's close out with the video right here. And if you don't want to watch the derby, don't watch it. But it's going to be pretty exciting. Do you know who you're going to pick? We could probably say that a while.
Which game are we playing?
MLB The Show.
13?
Yes. I don't think there's anybody that came into the league that you'd be picking from the past 2 years, though, would you?
Nah.
I think I'm going to go ahead and take cover boy Andrew McCutcheon.
Oh, snap. I got to go American League, man. But real quick, there's two MLB teams in Pennsylvania, both are national. Why?
Yeah, that is weird. I never thought about that. Yeah, the Pirates and the Phillies, they're both National League.
Yeah. A little upsetting. So
Houston just moved to the American League.
yeah, but
They should have
they've
moved
done that before.
the Pirates to the American League.
They were AL, then they're NL.
That's
then
because they
they're
can't
AL.
find their identity. That's why.
Yeah.
That hurt their franchise even more doing that.
Yeah. And I just wish the Washington Nationals would have stayed the Montreal Expos. 2 teams in Canada. That's pretty cool. Now there's just one.
Yeah.
Toronto Blue Jays.
Yep.
And now we have a team in our
That's that damn Damos's team.
country capital, and it's I heard it's a bad stadium. I heard it's pretty boring.
Really?
Yeah.
I know. I was curious. Baseball talk, real quick. Manny Machado. I fear that he's going to go to Washington when his contract's up. The reason I think that is because he plays so damn well in that stadium. Every time we've played
He
in
plays
Washington,
well everywhere.
that is true. I just hope he stays. That's one guy that if you look around, I just bought his rookie card.
Yeah.
I got all kinds of Manny Machado stuff. That's my dude. I hope he stays.
They need to give him more money.
And maybe that's why they haven't signed anybody or paid money for Nelson Cruz. Maybe they plan on paying some big bucks for Machado.
He is the Brooks Robinson, the Cal Ripken Jr., the next one. He is.
I believe that too. He's phenomenal, and I think he's loyal. I think he likes where he's at. I hope he stays.
Yeah. So I'm going to pick an Oriole. I'm not going to tell you who.
Okay, that sounds good.
Let's do this.
Go ahead and
Carving Out Fiction, A Link for Every Ganon music video, the Legend of Zelda prequel, if you will, coming at you.
It's dangerous to go alone.
Dangerous to go alone with thoughts I can't retain. The ground will shake with foes below, and breath I can't sustain. You see, I have this fortress in mind where a princess is locked up behind a chaos I can't deny. The sword pierced in your neck on the day you die. I feel someone is haunting me and tracking every step, and it's my job to dodge defeat, be one step ahead. I know a secret where potions lie to help me come back to life. And all my scars will calcify. Arrow stuck in your heart the day you die. A shadow of me lurks behind to press my fears again. Another storm's around the bend. rest by the waterfall. Be my guide to plan the strike, to trust the blade that conquers you the day you die.
All right. I was going to do it one in the front here too. Why not?
Oh, that way. Here, while you set it up like this.
We can get maybe our reactions. All right. You know who you want. I picked Andrew McCutcheon.
Give me Davis, man. They'll probably strike
Here we
me
go.
down.
Set lineup. Both on player one. And we are going to do a classic stadium or
Well,
team stadium.
It's a good question.
How about I just do a random one?
Yeah, let's do that.
Outs 10. We are in Oakland. We are traveling to Oakland for this one. McCutcheon up first. Look, you got the power.
I got four power points above you.
2 more home runs than McCutcheon. I didn't know he had 33 that year. So he had 33 the year before 50.
That's Dad's favorite number.
Yeah.
Eddie Murray.
That's what I should have picked.
Because you picked
I would
Eddie
have
Murray.
created him and made him.
Yeah, with the chops and everything.
You should have used your picture on here. It's funny, he kind of looks like you.
He just strikes everybody out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because then after him, I used Miguel Gonzalez and I couldn't do shit.
Loading time is awesome on this.
Horrible.
Did you know?
It's because I installed, there's 2 different install sizes. You can do the short one or the long one. I did the short one, but it makes longer load times.
Yeah. I was going to read the did you know thing, but that went away.
Right up there, that's where I'm hitting it.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
I don't believe you. McCutcheon hits right-handed. You're going that way.
Oh, that's right. Here we go. Square button. Oh my god.
Swing and a miss on the first one.
That's funny. There it is.
Opposite direction.
382 feet. That was a bad pitch.
It better not go out.
That's not
I was
good.
going to say.
They say our names on here too. Oh, I'm doing horrible.
Can't you hit the ball the other way?
I'm trying.
Stop! What? Get out of here.
Yeah, buddy.
No way.
No replays. Oh my god.
Swing and a miss, man.
I feel like the calibration's off with this TV.
Excuses.
Foul ball.
You're
Man,
late.
last time I played with him, I hit like 30.
You're late on everything. I just want you to know that.
Like my name's Kev.
Yeah. And that's gone. Well, how? How?
My longest, 395.
What are we doing, 10 outs?
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be up before you know it. Look at it, it's going. Oh, that's a long, that's a
Oh,
runner.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, you hit it so high. Nope.
Well, this will be a quick video.
Yeah.
That was a bad, yeah, come on.
You swung at it, though. You swung at
Don't
it.
you still get an out if you don't swing?
No.
This guy sucks. I don't recall ever seeing their stadium. I'm sure they have that written up there.
Yeah.
Oh my, it's horrible.
But you've been playing
One more.
You've been playing this game. I haven't. So I'm probably going to hit like 1.
Yeah, but I've been playing on the other TV. 3 home runs. You should blame that in the first out.
Blames it on the TV.
You'll get 3 home runs in your first 3 pitches.
No.
Square button.
Maybe
I was hitting the wrong button.
Do you direct it with the...
I was. But
so
it wouldn't even go into...
all of your home runs were to the...
I know. I was even holding
field.
like that way, too.
Alright. Man, you know how
Well,
long
you got a
it's been?
lefty.
You know how long it's been?
Hey, just keep your eye on the ball.
Average 270. When I saw him at Wrigley Field, his average was like 130 something.
This year?
No, last year.
Oh, yeah, last
and
year.
Jake Arrieta, a pitcher that used to pitch in the American League, is pitching for the National League and hits. His average is better than Chris
higher.
Davis's. I was like, and that's our cleanup hitter.
His is 280 something this year, right now.
Oh man, I'm late. You got this in the bag.
I'm winning.
I don't like it. Gotta see a couple. Oh, come on, get in the box.
That song's gonna throw you off. Oh.
It's the calibration. It's the TV. You're trying to record video. I just hit a bomb.
I just dropped your phone.
463 feet. Your phone can't record. I guess you're out of memory or something.
Is that what it said?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't delete the other videos.
Oh, man.
That's
You're
alright. We
done.
can just use that one.
You're done.
It's tied up.
No, you
Oh,
hit
no,
three.
two. Okay.
Oh my goodness. The bat went out of my hands. That's where he likes to go. I don't think it's going. It could.
Nope.
It could. Oh. It hit the wall.
Man, we suck.
You put this on the hard setting though, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I didn't touch it.
Oh,
It's a home
jeez.
run.
Another bomb.
463 that one was. One more to win. All right, now you're just showing
In
off.
true Chris Davis fashion. Oh, that's foul.
There is a glitch on this game. I hit a home run off the foul post, and there was a guy on first, and he only gave me one run.
Look at what. Come on. Yes!
No.
He hits the foul pole for the win.
This game sucks.
Oh,
and that's it? He doesn't even go anymore? You don't get to go?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Oh. Well, there you go. You win the first challenge. That's garbage. That's garbage.
Boom. Cam
Screw
Wintendo
this
for the
thing.
win.